The evolution of art movements. A journey through human expression. Art has always served as a mirror of human civilization, reflecting societal values, spiritual beliefs, political ideologies, and emotional experiences. Throughout history, this reflection has manifested in distinct art movements, each with its own style, purpose, and philosophy. These movements not only define the aesthetic sensibilities of an era but also capture the cultural and intellectual currents that shaped their time. Classical foundations. The earliest known art movements date back to prehistoric art, where cave paintings and sculptures served ritualistic or survival purposes. As civilizations advanced, so did the sophistication of their art. Egyptian, Greek, and Roman art emphasized symmetry, idealized beauty, and religious or mythological narratives. These works laid the groundwork for the Renaissance, with artists like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci reviving classical techniques and humanist ideals. Renaissance to Enlightenment. From the 14th to the 17th century, the Renaissance marked a golden age of art. It emphasized realism, perspective, and anatomical accuracy. Artists focused on human emotion, individuality, and harmony with nature. This was followed by the Baroque and Rococo movements, which introduced dramatic lighting, opulent textures, and dynamic compositions. These styles served religious and royal propaganda, showcasing grandeur and divine power. The neoclassical and romantic movements emerged in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, reacting to Enlightenment ideals. Neoclassicism drew inspiration from antiquity, valuing order and reason, while Romanticism embraced emotion, nature, and imagination, often as a rebellion against industrialization. 19th Century Revolution. The 19th century was a transformative period for art. Realism rejected idealization and depicted everyday life with honesty and social critique. This realism paved the way for Impressionism, where artists like Monet and Renoir captured fleeting moments using quick brushstrokes and an emphasis on light. Post-Impressionists such as Vincent van Gogh and Paul Cézanne pushed these boundaries further, using bold colors and abstract forms. At the same time, Symbolism and the Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood revived spirituality, fantasy, and medieval themes. Movements like Art Nouveau combined beauty and function, blending natural forms into decorative art and architecture. Modernism and the avant-garde. The early 20th century witnessed an explosion of experimentation. Artists broke with tradition to express new realities shaped by industrialization, war, and modern psychology. Fauvism used wild colors to express emotion. Cubism, pioneered by Picasso and Braque, deconstructed objects into geometric forms. Futurism glorified technology and motion. Dada responded to the horrors of World War I with absurdity and chaos. Surrealism, influenced by Freud, explored dreams and the unconscious mind. Modernism also saw the birth of abstract expressionism, where artists like Jackson Pollock turned the act of painting itself into a dramatic, expressive performance. Postmodern and contemporary movements. In the post-World War II era, art movements continued to evolve rapidly. Pop art, with figures like Andy Warhol, blurred the line between high art and popular culture. Minimalism and conceptual art focused on ideas and simplicity rather than elaborate form. From the 1970s onward, postmodernism questioned the very nature of art, often using irony, pastiche, and multicultural perspectives. Street art, digital art, and new media art reflect today's diverse and globalized world, engaging with technology, politics, identity, and social change. Movements such as feminist art, Afrofuturism, and eco-art challenge dominant narratives and introduce marginalized voices, broadening our understanding of creativity and cultural relevance. There is no single definitive number of art movements because art history is vast and constantly evolving. However, art historians typically recognize over 50 major art movements, each reflecting different styles, philosophies, and cultural contexts across time. Pre-modern/classical art movements include 1. Prehistoric art. 2. Ancient Egyptian art. 3. Greek and Roman classical art. 4. Byzantine art. 5. Medieval art. 6. Romanesque. 7. Gothic. Renaissance to Enlightenment include 1. Early Renaissance. 2. High Renaissance. 3. Mannerism. 4. Baroque. 5. Rococo. 6. Neoclassicism. 7. Romanticism. 19th century art movements include 1. Realism. 2. Impressionism. 3. Post-Impressionism. 4. Symbolism. 5. Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. 6. Art Nouveau. 7. Academic art. Modern art movements, late 19th, mid-20th century. 1. Fauvism. 2. Expressionism. 3. Cubism. 4. Futurism. 5. Dadaism. 6. Surrealism. 7. Suprematism. 8. Constructivism. 9. De Stijl. 10. Bauhaus. 11. Abstract Expressionism. 12. Pop art. 13. Minimalism. 14. Conceptual art. 15. Op art. Postmodern and contemporary movements include 1. Postmodernism. 2. Neo-expressionism. 3. Street art, graffiti. 4. Digital art. 5. Installation art. 6. Performance art. 7. Video art. 8. New media art. Other movements depending on categorization include 1. Land art. 2. Arte povera. 3. Feminist art. 4. Afrofuturism. 5. Lowbrow, pop surrealism. 6. Relational aesthetics. 7. Bio-art. Art movements are not isolated phenomena, they are part of an ongoing dialogue between artists, society, and the times they inhabit. Each movement builds upon or reacts to its predecessors, creating a rich tapestry of human thought and emotion. Studying these movements offers not only aesthetic appreciation but also insight into history, philosophy, and culture. As we continue into the 21st century, art remains a powerful tool for questioning, imagining, and redefining the world around us. We hope you have enjoyed watching the video. Thank you.